Yeah, I think athletics is a big draw for every university. We're really considered to be one of the top soccer teams in the United States.
Yeah, it was exciting to get to the tournament.
There's no better way of gathering and engaging our alumni than through athletics and sports events and games. It's just a changed campus, a changed university, a changed student body, and much, much more alive, and athletics is part of it.
In 2012, after a 33-year absence, Seattle University's return to Division I athletics was monumental.
Just elated.
This is the story of that incredible journey, with the true visionary who's been leading the way for the past 20 years.
They tell me I'm the only president that's ever taken the same university from Division III to Division II to Division I.
But we can't celebrate the future without first honoring the past. In the 50s and 60s, Seattle University basketball was the game in town.
There wasn't a Sonics, there wasn't a Seahawks. Seattle U was really a powerhouse team, really phenomenal, and with some real personalities on that team.
Legendary stars, the O'Brien twins, and Hall of Famer Elgin Baylor put Seattle University on the map.
In the 3 years we played varsity basketball, we were 90 wins and 17 losses.
A surprise win over the highly skilled Harlem Globetrotters is still talked about today.
Yeah, it was electric. There were well over 12,500 people in the building when the fire department shut it down, and there were about 5,000 people outside. And in the years we played baseball, we were 62 wins and 14 losses. So we went to the NCAA, as a matter of fact. We were the first NCAA team of Seattle U to go to the tournament.
That same era includes some of the best baseball, golf, and tennis teams in the Northwest, led by All-American Tom Gorman, and female trailblazers Janet Hops and Pat Lesser.
This has always been more of my family, my home.
A highlight in the 70s, the rise of D1 women's basketball.
The school was really well known at the time, and the program was just getting started.
They made history by taking on the Russian Olympic gold medal team at the Kingdome.
Largest crowd west of the Mississippi for a women's basketball game. They were amazing.
But in 1980, due to a number of economic factors, Father Sullivan made the difficult decision to leave the NCAA and the prestigious Division I.
The real issue was that the campus really needed investment, and it was a kind of a ramshackle campus, and they needed new buildings, and they needed to invest in their different programs and academic degrees, and basketball had grown to be sort of too big a thing almost for Seattle University for what the overall university needed to be in its development.
News of the D1 divorce did not go over well with many student athletes and alumni.
He asked for our support, and I was quite surprised because most of us said no, we would not support it. We felt we should stay where we are.
Well, when we first heard that we were going to change, go out of D1 to D2, it hurt a lot of people. I mean, there was a lot of anger, like, you know, we came here to play D1.
79, it was a dark cloud that day.
So when I came aboard in 1997, Seattle University was a Division III school.
It wasn't long before Father Sundborg took Seattle U to Division II, and he made it his mission to one day return Seattle University to its D1 glory days.
We didn't have the diversity of students that we wanted in athletics. You have to have a lot of different kinds of facilities, and it wasn't creating the sort of exciting sports on campus that would give us a source of spirit for students.
In 2012, to much fanfare, Seattle University officially returned to Division I of the NCAA.
One of the big challenges was winning back the alumni of the university. So Seattle University had lost a generation of alumni by having dropped out of Division I and out of Chieftain basketball.
But folks have faith in Father Sundborg, a true visionary. And thanks to his leadership, success is in sight.
Giving money is hard, but getting money is not hard if you have the right purpose. And by going back to Division I, Seattle U jumped back into the right purpose.
So you have to be a champion, and you have to win. See, that's what brings the pride of your alumni, that's what gives you the reputation, that's what gives your students an on-campus and a spirited kind of experience. So we've been moving that way, and we're moving ever more clearly that way. on a fall day to go over to Championship Field and to be there in the stands and to watch a men's or women's soccer game on a beautiful fall, late afternoon or evening, and to look across that field, which is one of the best soccer fields in the Northwest, and to look across and to see our campus and to see it etched against the skyline of Seattle is just one of the most phenomenal views that you could possibly have. So we really feel there's a momentum to Seattle University in achieving the purposes for which we got into it from the very beginning, and that is championship Seattle University athletics that matches the quality of the rest of the university and gives us the kind of wider reputation that we think we deserve.